escape from the team. Call the morning steam. It's time to break one for cover. That's gonna cover. That's gonna cash. Then we make the 100-yard dash to the window. I don't know what you thought. It's Ramon Scott running so hot. Sports make money and we make money with sports money every single day. NFL, NHL, NCAA. Stay away from the juice or might play a parlay. It's the morning steam. What? Ramon Scott. Sports money. What? Wake your ass up and let's get to the money. Get to the money. You know how we do it.
All right, there we are, and a pleasant good morning to you coming from the sports betting capital of the world, Las Vegas. This is Ramon Scott. Welcome to the Morning Steam Show here for Saturday, August 23rd. Hope you enjoyed our live coverage there of UFC Shanghai. I'm licking my wounds here a little bit on that card here. We did have a nice 6-1, a 3-1 shot, maybe covered some of the losses there, but I had more losses than wins. Maybe we scored on a few of those to help you lessen the blow. Hey, this show is going to be short and sweet. There'll be no graphics even. I'm just going to rattle off my favorite plays in baseball and in pro football today. If you want to catch the WNBA coverage, please check me out today on the 2-3 zone show here. We're just going to leave it to that. If you'll cut me some slack here today with the all-night coverage here, 5.5 hours plus of UFC. So UFC with myself and Ron Crawford on the 2-3 zone here on YouTube over at the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Check that out, please. We'll bring them back to you here. I'll have my WNBA picks when we resume our coverage here remainder this week. But because of the circumstances today, we'll just be going over the picks real quick. Probably be out of here by the top of the hour, 10 or 15 minutes. We're just going to rattle off the plays. No stats, no stories, no recap, no rehashing. Also, if you want to catch my college football previews for today, I will have some premium picks as well on the Win Club, but we will have over on the Nuke the House channel. You're going to want to join me over there every Saturday and Sunday right up until kickoff. Saturdays at 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific. I'll be on that channel with a college football preview show, and also on Sundays during the NFL season on that last half hour with Holden Kushner and I over on the Nuke the House channel. So let me just get right to it with the plays. I sat here kind of tight-lipped there in some of the card. I was just making sure of all my plays today, and thank you for joining me here. I know we won't have too many folks, but hopefully we'll see you in there, and we won't stop. Nice to see you, Josh. Thank you for doing that as well. Like I said, we're just going to go with the plays here. Hopefully this will be, the plays will be pretty good. Hey, maybe I can rehash a little bit of the card yesterday. Okay, how about it? Because we did have some big-time winners early on. Why I keep losing on the late part of the card, I don't know. But we did have Pittsburgh on the morning show yesterday on the run line. Got it done. We had the premium pick, Colorado and Pittsburgh over. We also had the run line there with Washington yesterday against Philly. We also had a pick, high roller pick over at Tony's Picks with the under with Washington and Philadelphia. I had Boston yesterday on the run line, but that's okay. They got it done, obviously. Houston there with McCullers. I had him on the happy hour yesterday, the Tony's Picks happy hour show. We did go with McCullers, and we went with the over here on the Morning Steam in that game, Houston and Baltimore. Also, we had Detroit yesterday here on the Morning Steam and over on the Cover the Spread show. Don't forget to check me out over there on YouTube daily, the Cover the Spread show with myself, Al Ninos, Rod Zawacki. I had the over with Burgert and Mize. Also, double winner yesterday on the happy hour. I said go under in that game between Toronto and Miami, and it did. Also had the Morning Steam play on Toronto on the run line yesterday. They routed Miami. Also, here on the Morning Steam, we did have the over with the Mets and Atlanta yesterday. Also, double winner. We had it with my Tony's Picks high roller play over St. Louis and Tampa Bay. It goes over, and we also had here on the Morning Steam Tampa Bay yesterday on the money line. Also, that Cleveland-Texas game, we did have it under here yesterday on the Morning Steam show. We also had the Cubs yesterday on the Morning Steam. Remember when I said, Assad's supposed to come up and pitch this game. I don't know what's going on. Indeed, later on, he was announced in there. I went with the Cubs on the morning show. Later on, I did add Cubs in LA game to go under. Once Assad was in there, I was in on Assad. I thought Assad might be in there, and Cubs won it. We had Cubs, but we had the under as our premium pick, and also on Cover the Spread. Hey, I had the Padres. You know Al Ninos had the Dodgers. We had the Padres there in that one. And I had the Athletics on the run line yesterday here on the Morning Steam Show against Seattle. All right, we did have one soccer winner with Tony's picks with Real Betis yesterday. Also here on the show yesterday, let me see. Oh, no, we had a premium pick winner, Minnesota and Indiana game to go over yesterday. Also, we had here on the show Golden State and Phoenix to go under, and we had Edmonton to crush Ottawa in the CFL yesterday. Also, morning steam winners included the Dallas Cowboys. I think we were pretty confident there yesterday in Dallas, and Minnesota and Detroit game there to go under. Did it go under? I don't remember. Let me please just rattle these off. We're only going to spend just a couple minutes, go over the plays, and that's it. No ERAs, breakdowns, trends. Your picks aren't. There's hardly anybody. We got a couple dozen of you in here. This is just for people to come back and see what we did with our plays here on Saturday. Okay, no graphics, so just listen up is all I can say here, because we're going to rattle them off quickly. We just spent nearly 6 hours on a live stream with the UFC, so cut me some slack here today, and I'll bring you a great show tomorrow. Okay. Give me Boston and the Yankees game. I talked about it with Mike. I said, you know what, that steam is coming in here on that under. And, well, I was already going under. This is, you can kind of see how my patterns, well, not patterns, but how my production, my content production works, right? So steam came in. I was already leaning under. Maybe the price has gone away here a little bit. I'm going under 8 runs with Boston and New York. Probably not strong enough anymore for a premium. Sometimes I'll say, let's ride that steam and still go with a premium. But here I'm going to go with the under in this one with Boston and New York under 8 runs. Toronto and Miami. I like the under in this one as well. Hey, you can start to find some 8.5 unders out there at Bovada. It's just gone up a little bit here. Maybe you want to grade me at 8. That's fine. But I'm taking the under in the game between Toronto and Miami. Hey, listen, I've got Washington and Philadelphia, and we just saw the steam come in. Darn it. I really like Philly here. Maybe it was going to come in a little premium action, but give me Philly today. Look, I had Washington yesterday. I'm not just rolling with some giant favorite here with Nola over Mitchell Parker, but give me Philly today in this one and lay the 1.5, okay? Kansas City taking on Detroit with Waka going up against Paddock. I'm taking the Royals here in this one against Detroit with Waka. I'm kind of going against Paddock here a little bit, and we're getting the dog here at a little bit of plus money, so give me Kansas City here today. Okay, next up, we're taking Pittsburgh again. We took them yesterday. We're still rolling with them here against Colorado with Burrows here today right now. $1.65 on the money line, but I'm taking the run line with Pittsburgh here today. Cleveland and Texas. Hey, we won with the under yesterday. We always go under with these Texas games at home. It's easier said than done, or is it easier done than said? I'll take them again as my play. We're going to keep rolling under there with Cleveland and Texas. All right. Houston with Javier on the road here against Kramer. Maybe they're even money or so. I've got Houston today as my pick here on the Morning Steam Show. All right, next up. Milwaukee and San Francisco. Gosh, I like Milwaukee. You heard, a little bit of steam coming in right now. We got to get you updated on maybe all of this steam, to be honest. Some of it we talked about there on the last show, but Colorado and Pittsburgh taking some steam to the under right here. That's probably going to hit the premium list. In fact, I might have reversed it if I would have known this thing's getting steamed here and going down to 8. That's how my brain works. Want to bring you the best plays, but sometimes we try to leave the best play to the premiums, and here goes San Francisco and Milwaukee. Steam to the under right now. These 7.5s are going to be turning into 7 overs right now for sure. And why not? Peralta's going to deal a gem. I mean, you just heard Sharpie talking about. I'm pretty sure he was talking about Peralta. I'm already on Peralta, and I'm going to take him here on the Morning Steam Show. Look, they're a little bit of a favorite for sure. In fact, they're up to $1.42 right now at Bovada. But I like Milwaukee here to roll today against the Giants. Okay. Hey, thanks for joining me here, everybody. Look at this. Dunya, did you hit it with Walker there? Great job. Cash Kane, nice to see you today. Sports Money, you did a great job there on the show today. Really a nice time hanging out with you here a little bit. All right, Minnesota and the White Sox. I'm going over here in this one. Look, this one's kind of gone up to 9.5 at some spots. So grade me on 9.5. It might have been a premium at 9 flat or maybe 9 over 15. Let's go over with Minnesota and the White Sox. MT, nice to see you. Hey, great to see you, my friend. Miss you hanging out with us, but good to see you joining me here. I don't have a real show going on, just giving out the picks here after the big 6-hour live stream we just had. Mets and Braves. I'm going to try the Mets again here, even after yesterday I lost with the Braves. So let's come back on the Mets with Clay Holmes here against Quantrill. They're a favorite on the road, about $1.25. Cincinnati and Arizona tonight with Abbott and Krismat. Look, the steam came in on the over. I like it over, even with Abbott. I think the Reds are going to actually smack down Nabil Krismat here, and Arizona. I like the over in this one with 9 runs. All right, Padres and the Padres here and the Dodgers. Padres hosting the Dodgers. I like the over in this one. It looks like it's going to go up 8.5. The steam came in on the Padres, but give me the over here with the Dodgers and the Padres here today. All right. Also, Cubs and Angels. I'm going with the Angels in this one as an underdog here at plus $1.25 or so. Taking the Angels with Medeiros against Horton. We've seen Horton. I mean, look, he's pretty good, but I'm going to take the Angels in this one, a little bit of plus money, if you know what I mean. Also, Atlanta and Seattle. Steam came rolling in on the over. That's what I liked anyways, so I'm on the over here. I will chase that steam at 8 runs here today. Okay, that's it for the baseball. Let me go to some NFL preseason action right now, and these are the only sports we're going to do today. We'll cut off the show. I'll be over there, like I said, at 11:30 Eastern, 8:30 Pacific for college football on the Nuke the House channel. We'll still preview plenty of games here on college football Saturday when we get into week 1. It's just that, hey, we had a long night here on the channel, and hopefully saw plenty of you riding with us here today and this morning. Okay, Baltimore and Washington. We're not breaking down the quarterback order. You just have to trust me. We rattled off the quarterback order just fine in a lot of these games this week. Told you Jackson Dart would have a big game for the Giants, and that happened, right? We told you, even with some of last night's games, the Cowboys would roll. So I just have to trust me here a little bit on this one. I'm going to take Baltimore today on the road against the Commanders. This is still a little bit of a preseason rivalry that these two teams have, and I'm going to reach back into that old bag of tricks with Harbaugh here and lay it. You know what? Even at 2.5, it might even made a better for a better pick. Preseason, we don't have too many picks. Probably rolled with about, I don't know, maybe we got to 10 by the end of the season here for the preseason with the 3 weeks. And I got a couple of today right up there at winnable.com right now on these early games. But give me Baltimore here -3 in this one. Colts and Bengals. I'm going with the Bengals here, -2 over the Colts today. Denver and New Orleans. You heard Mike say that, I think he was saying Denver. I like Denver too. I'm going to lay 3.5 points here on the show with, well, you know what, Mikey, I think he said he liked Denver. Give me the over here. Let's just go with a different play. I think Mikey was saying Denver there, so I'm going to go with the over here in this one at 40 here. It might even be 40.5. So kind of missed the boat a little bit on that. And I've tried to preach these unders a little bit. I'm even taking a step back and saying, you know what, maybe it's the defenses that aren't as interested as well. Okay, Houston and Detroit. Here I am taking Detroit in this one. Maybe they have less to play for and less starters on the field here today, but I'm still going to take them here against Houston at home, lay 1 point. Seattle and Green Bay in this one, and I like the Packers actually to handle the Seahawks here. I think they have just a little bit more motivation to play a few more guys here. Look, the move has come in because of what Seattle's up to here. Green Bay's up to 3. I'm just going to make it as my free play, but you might see a premium on that one out of the total from me here. But this one feels like a premium, but I don't know about the side just yet, especially with this big number. Jacksonville and Miami. Give me the over here in this one at 38.5. I do like the over with Jacksonville and Miami tonight. Not sure we're going to get involved yet with the side. Also, Buffalo and Tampa Bay. I got to go under actually here at 36. Give me the under with Buffalo and Tampa Bay. Chargers and the 49ers. I'm going with my Chargers here. Look, the move is on the Chargers. They should be able to run on the Niners here big time in the preseason. I'm going to take the Chargers today, -2 on the road against the 49ers. And finally, the Raiders and the Cardinals. I have the over in this one at 37.5. I think the show is actually over. So, just a quick show. Hopefully that's okay with everybody today. Just spent 6 hours with you on that live stream. I had a great time, but we do got a little bit of prep or maybe a quick nap or rest or a little breakfast too here after that. So hopefully that's okay. Still brought you some morning steam, I hope. Let me see if I can't rattle the steam off to you a little bit here real quick. In the major leagues today, Philadelphia took the steam at up to -245 or 250. Nationals and Phillies over. The steam came in on the over there in that one, went from 9.5 to 10. Padres took the steam against the Dodgers, and we're on them. Also, the steam came in on the over in that game. Or we're on the over there. I don't want to give away the plays there. We're on the over. Also, Boston took the steam this morning against the Yankees, and the steam came in on the under. We went with the under, chasing that steam a little bit. Yeah, Mike, we're just doing it real quick today because of the UFC stream we just did. I'm going to get off the air here after about 6 hours. I think you guys will be okay with that today. And also, Guardians and Texas game went under. I went under in that one as well. So maybe I am chasing more steam than well, we did go against one, right? A's and Mariners.
Final.
Over. Cubs and Angels steam went over as well. Moved that one from 9.5 to 10. So, all right. Well, once again, check out the 2-3 zone for the WNBA coverage. Check me out on Nuke the House at 8:30 Pacific, 11:30 Eastern for college football coverage today. Get premium picks in the NFL over at winnable.com and more plays today from me over at Winnable, especially today where I'm just getting this quick recap. So we'll have some other plays, including, I believe, some WNBA plays as well. So check us out over at Winnable.
It's your boy, Mikey Money. I'm inviting you to join the Sports Money crew on Winnable. Get all of our premium best bet selections.
For a low monthly cost, you get the very best bets delivered instantly to your phone by text the moment they're locked in. No delays, no missed lines, just the smartest plays at the best odds.
We do the work, you get the plays sent straight to your phone right when you need them.
Don't wait, don't guess, don't miss the line. Join the winning team today and start cashing tickets with Winnable.
Okay, thank you, Mikey. We'll also have a little bit of MLS action, I believe, but on the card tonight, and also another update in NFL preseason, a little WNBA, and we'll also have just a little Major League Baseball today as well. So please check me out over at winnable.com/Ramon for just 50 cents a day. Or, hey, maybe we didn't have enough plays for you on the morning steam. Maybe this would be the day to check it out over there for just a couple of bucks, $3 over there at winnable.com. Get you more plays from me today on this abbreviated show after the UFC coverage last night. So, and by the way, I got a date with the interpreter here after the show. So, okay, I think that's going to do it. So thank you for bearing with me today on that. Really appreciate you all coming in and just stopping by. But that's it for the show today. Hopefully those plays will be good, and you can subscribe to the plays as well over at Winnable. All right. Thanks a lot, everybody, for all your support as well. And sorry I couldn't kind of bring you a long show today, but got to catch up on a little rest here before we have some great action today. And we have the 4 games. Check me out again in just a little while over on the Nuke the House channel. All right, for the Sports Money Network, I'm Ramon Scott. So long.
Make money and we make money with sports money every single day. NFL, NHL, NCAA. Stay away from the juice or might play a parlay. It's the morning steal. Ramon Scott. Sports money. Wake your ass up and let's get to